Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. My name is Plesio Digger, and today we're going to be summoning on the Performing Arts banner because I want to try and plus 10 my Performing Arts Azura. She's the only Azura I haven't plus 10 yet, but I'm also trying a different style of, a different way of recording this. So all of this is being edited while I'm recording basically, so then it doesn't take as much time later. I don't think I'll be able to do the IVs if I do it like this. So for now, at least, it's going to look like this. I'm going to try and do it a little better. And maybe later on I'll do IVs, but I just kind of threw this together before I started recording this. So I only need 4 more Performing Arts Azuras, but the problem is she shares a color with Inigo. I have 277 orbs here. There's a good chance I won't be able to plus 10 her with these orbs, so I might have to use a few more orbs later. But for now, this is the orbs I'm going to use. And I do want to summon on this banner too, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, because I want all of these units are pretty good for me. The unit who would be least used, the least likely, the unit I would want the least from this is probably either Altena or Percival. This is Percival, right? No, this is Zeke. Oh, well, duh. Definite. Well, he's got some pretty good fodder though. There's been so many new characters added recently, and I haven't played too many Fire Emblem games at their base. I just can't remember all of them. Especially with how active I've been in Fire Emblem recently, it's hard for me to keep track of all of the characters, but most of these, actually all these characters are would be pretty useful for me to summon. But I'm summoning on this banner. If I get 4 Performing Arts Azuras before I use up all these orbs, I may as well use the rest of my orbs on this banner. And then I also have this banner that I need to summon on before it ends, because I want to try and get all of these characters, or at least the 3 houses characters, especially Happy because she's my favorite here. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for this banner. So hopefully I can get Azura, or at least 4 Azuras. Yeah, so I don't know. If I don't get, wow, I put my headset on so I could actually hear it this time, because normally I don't wear my headset. It is super distracting hearing the game. I lose my train of thought way easier that way. But if I can get the 4 Azuras that I need from this, then okay, well, that's not Azura. That is, in fact, a Brave Edelgard out of nowhere, which I'm okay with, honestly, because it's a brave, excuse me, it's a Brave Edelgard, and that was on my 2nd summon, so it's not like she broke any pity. Don't mind me while I'm just looking for Edelgard. Okay, there we go. I hope this works. I think that works fine, right? Yeah, that should work fine. I'll check her IVs anyways, even though I'm not going to write it down. Plus speed, minus defense. So that's pretty good. I mean, she's good for fodder and probably merges more than fodder. She has distant ward and joint drive res, so she's better for merges than fodder. But that's still not a bad 2nd summon. Actually, I don't even know. How much barrack space do I have? Not enough. I'm going to actually, I'll probably cut this out because I do have to cut out some stuff still. So I'm going to cut out this whole barracks management stuff. Alright, I think I've cleared out enough barrack space to last for, I think I have like 100 spaces available now, so I should be fine for the rest of this at least. Maybe we could get, okay, it's another 3-star. If it's another Arthur, then there's a chance, okay, never mind. Less of a chance of getting another Brave Edelgard on a 2nd summon. Now, the only problem with this is she shares the color with Inigo, and there's no sparking on this banner. So it does make it a little difficult for me trying to plus 10 someone like this. At least I'm not going for a different Year 1 seasonal banner. Well, I mean, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but some of the summer banner shared colors, some of the spring banner shared colors. I think the winter banner shared colors. Halloween might have, I don't remember. Oh yeah, Halloween, Jacob and Sakura shared colors. But yeah, so a lot of the first year's seasonal banners shared colors, which is really unfortunate for people who wanted to try and plus 10 them. And it just so happens that Azura is the one who shares the color on this banner and not Inigo or Olivia. And for some reason, we're not getting too many green stones. I mean, we're getting at least 1 per circle so far. If there's no greens, I'll probably go for a colorless stone, because I wouldn't mind Olivia's for like merges and stuff. Because none of these guys really have any fodder because they're all year 1 seasonals. I think Inigo, or not Inigo, Shigure has Blue Tome Valor, and I think Inigo has, no Inigo. Okay, so Shigure is the only one with anything that you would want to try and fodder for. Except for maybe one of the dance skills, but I don't know why you would fodder one of them. But Shigure has a Valor skill. That's the only skill that's difficult to get from this banner. Although there might be other Blue Tome Valor skills out there right now. Oh, okay. I'm not going to be opposed to this. I'm going to count, for now at least, the 4-star special rates as actual 5 stars. So, it's better if I just search, right? Yeah, I should just search. Okay. Do I have... Oh, I just have... Okay. There we go. And plus HP minus attack. See, he's good for fodder though, because he's got close counter. And that's it. Alright, well, just close counter. So I have... This is my first 4-star special rate Takumi. I summoned one of him before because I was summoning for him for my collection. And then they gave away free Takumis. Or a free Takumi. Instead of the Virion that people normally start with. Which was unfortunate. Well, for me in terms of my collection, my catalog of heroes, because I wanted to have all of the Fates Royals, and I had all of them but Takumi. Yeah, because Leo and Elise are the only 5-star exclusives on Nor, but then Hoshido has 3 and not just 2, because they've got Takumi, Ryoma, and Hinoka. But I had gotten Ryoma and Hinoka before, and it took me a while before I got my first Takumi. Alright. You know, with how much empty space there is and how I have the current setup, I could probably fit a 3rd row of 5-star summons if I wanted to. Don't think I will, but at least not for now. I do have a lot of orbs though, so it's certainly possible that I'll use up all 12 slots. If that happens, I'm gonna swap around things and make it to where the 4-star special rates aren't gonna pop up in that. Oh well, unless of course I only get like 1 or 2 4-star special rates, then it's not gonna matter much. Okay, last time we got an Arthur, we got a 5-star right after. Can we get another one? That would be funny, but unlikely. Yeah, I figured. Is another Arthur? Nope, Titania. Okay. Let's see here. We're still at 3. Oh, we just went up to 3.5. Oh yeah, because Takumi didn't count as a pity break because he was 4-star special rate. That's also nice too. Oh, I just realized he could have been Jafar. That would have been really nice to get Jafar instead of Takumi. Another Nino. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure she has like a similar stance to her her normal artwork. Her resplendent artwork does anyways. I could be wrong about that, but that's just how... Charlotte! I don't think I have Charlotte yet. I'm not opposed to this. It's only 3.5%. Would have been nice to get Azura, but I didn't have Charlotte yet. I think she was the... Oh, she's neutral too? I think she was the only one from this banner, from her banner, that I didn't get. Because I think that's the one with Nyx and Orochi. And I think that was the one with Niffle, right? So I did get a Nyx, I think, for my 40th summon, and then I did get some Orochis, but I didn't get any Charlottes. Did I get Niffle? I think I did not get a Niffle. Well, easy way to check that, actually. Well, I guess it would be interact with allies, wouldn't it? Catalog of heroes. Blue for Niffle. Where would she be? Below here? She's right... Wait, would she be up here with the Niffle crew? Oh, she would. I did not get Niffle. Okay. Well, I did not get Niffle. That's good to know for future reference. I couldn't remember if I got her or not because I haven't played a whole lot recently. I have well, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure I have quite a few 5-stars that I need to level up. Especially now that I just got Charlotte. Charlotte, Brave Edelgard. Except Brave Edelgard I had at level 40. I don't think she's merged. I have summoned a couple of her, at least. I don't think I've summoned any of her since her debut banner, though, because I did get 1 or 2 plus the 40th summon on her debut banner. But I didn't get any other ones. I don't think. Okay, well, our luck has not been the best so far. We've about 70 orbs down. We have gotten... Oh shoot, I forgot to put Charlotte up. Whoops. Hang on, let's hope I don't get a 5-star while this is going on. Charlotte's in C, so it's not going to be too far down. I forgot that I have to do that now, even though I just established that I'm doing it now. Okay. There we go. Now we have Charlotte. I just looked to my left and I'm like, didn't I get 3 5-stars? I'm like, oh yeah, I just got Charlotte. Okay, well that's going to take some getting used to. But I feel like it'll really save some time because lately I haven't been able to... Wow, a lot of Arthurs. I'm not opposed to Arthurs though. I do like Arthur. I hope he gets a Resplendent version soon. This is the 4th Arthur though. Mine's already plus 10. Maybe one day I can plus 10 another one. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the way I'm doing this now is going to save me a lot of time. Hopefully, with the editing and stuff. So then I can actually upload these more often, because I haven't been able to because I haven't found much time to do so, which is unfortunate. I wouldn't mind a Shigure, actually. It is unfortunate because I do like making these videos, and I might mess with the I don't know. I don't want to call it a UI because that stands for user interface, but I guess that's what it is my UI. I want to mess with it a little bit more so then it actually looks better. But I just kind of threw this together before I started summoning today. If I don't get 4 Azuras, or really if I don't finish my goal of trying to plus an Azura in this video, I will definitely summon more before the banner ends. But I don't know if I'm going to make that into a video or not. I probably won't. I do have some other orbs that I can gather up in some story maps and stuff, but I was hoping to save those for Summer Mercedes whenever she comes back. That's also... Okay, so I have like about 120 orbs in my inbox, but I'm also saving those for Summer Mercedes because I want to try and plus 10 any Mercedes that comes to, because she is my second favorite Fire Emblem character, behind Azura, of course. But Azura has 5 versions, and I got really lucky on the last legendary banner with Azura. So I was able to plus 10 her, and got quite a few other 5-stars, I'm pretty sure. But I did finally plus 10 legendary Azura, which I thought she would have been the hardest to plus 10. But I got really lucky. And I plus 10 New Year's Azura, was it this year or last year? I think it was this year. And then regular Azura I plus 10'd a while ago. And young Azura is a Grail unit, so she was easy to plus 10. But yeah, if I keep getting random 5-stars, then it does make it a little bit more difficult trying to plus 10 Performing Arts Azura. Hey, I don't mind Orochi's. This is a unit I want to plus 10 as well, eventually. I don't have enough versions of her to plus 10 her yet. Plus attack, I think I already have a plus attack one. I don't know why I'm checking her IVs. Does she have any good skills? I don't remember. Attack Res Link and Mirror Strike are okay. Not the best, but they're okay. Honestly, the way her stats are, the only way I was considering building her is a similar way I've built my Rajat, and that's just being a distant tank. Like a ranged tank is a better way of saying it, because my Rajat has double distant defense, and she can tank mostly anything, depending on buffs and debuffs that the other team has, or that I have. But she can tank mostly anything. It's a little iffy bringing her into Aether Raid sometimes because I'll forget something or miscalculate something, and then she'll just barely die, or she gets completely wrecked because I underestimated the opponent or overestimated Rajat. But I do like using Rajat. I hope she gets a Resplendent artwork one day. Soon, maybe, because then she'll get a +4, I think, to all of her stats, and that would be really good for making her a ranged tank. There we go! Alright, so whenever I tested this, I did put all of the faces as Performing Arts Azura except for the first one, because it was just easy to go to that face to size it to the right box. So if I get any, I just don't have to search for her, luckily. But that's 1, plus speed minus attack. I kind of want to turn my Performing Arts Azura into a tank as well. I want to make like a versatile Azura team, and I think I would do Performing Arts Azura as my tank. But I have trait fruits, so I don't really want to merge into any new Performing Arts Azura, because that would involve leveling her up, and then it would, yeah, I would just, ooh, racing. I would just rather use trait fruits. I haven't really used, I think I've used my trait fruits once. I don't remember how many I have, but we did get one Performing Arts Azura. That was lucky, because that could have been an ego. How many trait fruits do I have? I almost have enough for 9 trait fruit things, so I could potentially, or I mean, I would just use trait fruits on the Azura I already have, which I think the Azura I have is plus attack, which I could turn her into an offensive unit, but that's how I kind of want my New Year's Azura to be, and maybe my regular Azura too, so I kind of want a tank, and my only options were, if I did New Year's Azura, the problem for that would be she's still a flyer, and I'd have to run Iot's shield in order for her to not be as vulnerable. But Performing Arts Azura is an infantry unit, so the only weaknesses she would have is any weapon that's effective against axes, like Summer Sheeta and Young Sheeta have, or effective against infantry like Kagero have. But I don't think too many people have effective against infantry. So yeah, I want to turn probably my Performing Arts Azura into a tank, and then I want to try and give my New Year's Azura one of the Kanto skills. I don't remember what they're called, and I don't know if a flyer can actually have one. But if I can, I want to give my New Year's Azura one. And then I really hope that whenever they do another Fates Hall of Forms, I want them to have one of the Azuras. Preferably, I don't know, all of them will be pretty high. Well, if I don't plus 10 New Year's Azura before this, preferably preferably Performing Arts Azura if I can't plus 10 her by the end of this. But if they're all plus 10, ooh, okay, I'm okay with this, honestly. I like Performing Arts Olivia and Performing Arts Azura, but I like Azura more as a character, so I'm okay with this. Plus res minus HP. This is numero cuatro, no, cinco. It's sink, basically sink in French. Okay, there we go. I forgot that I also don't have my webcam on. It makes it a little bit simpler as well if I don't have the webcam on. Maybe one day I'll turn it back on, but for now it's simpler if I just keep it off. Okay. So we've gotten a pretty diverse amount of 5 stars, but just think about it this way. If the Edelgard and the Charlotte were Azuras instead, well, first of all, I wouldn't have any Charlottes anymore, but I would only need one more Azura to plus 10 her, which would have been incredibly crazy luck. But that's not going to happen. At least not, or not, that didn't happen is what I should say. I kind of lost my train of thought and forgot what I was saying, so I just said the wrong thing. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. He could have been Azura, but my Inigo, I think, was plus defense or plus res, so I guess I don't mind an Inigo. Plus speed minus res. Plus, I didn't have an appearance rate, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, now I have to find Inigo. Whoops, Inigo. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to... There we go. Okay, well, we are about 150 orbs down. We've gotten one Azura, but we have gotten 6 5-stars, and only one of them was a 4-star special rate. So I'd say the 5-star rate was pretty good. And in all honesty, I'm not going to be like super upset if I can't plus 10 Azura with the orbs I have now, because I will try later. I would just prefer to get the Azuras I need now, so then I can save some orbs for the Odor banner that I'm probably going to try summoning on tomorrow. I want to maybe upload this tomorrow. I don't have to worry too much about editing it. I just have to cut it to the right spots and add some music, because I don't have any music playing. That's another thing I could add, so then it makes it seem or it makes it quicker to edit, as I could just add the music while I'm recording. But I'm not doing that. Oh, right, I forgot that he got such a different Resplendent artwork. I forgot who it was for half a second, because I haven't summoned any Ravens since his Resplendent artwork, which is pretty nice looking too. I'm just not sure why they did Raven. Well, I guess Raven seems pretty popular. I've seen quite a few Ravens in like Arena and stuff. But I'm surprised I haven't done Camilla or Olivia or Tharja or any of those sort, because those are fairly popular characters who people want Resplendent versions of, and they've just not appeared yet. Oh, this is first Ross. I wanted a +10 Ross a while back, but I have not gotten around to doing that. I think mine is +1 though. I did merge him at least. And I think I have plenty of Rosses to +10 him. I also want a +10 Ileana, which I have. I think I have the merges to +10 her, and I definitely have the feathers because I have nearly 400,000. But I just haven't gotten around to doing that either. But I haven't been very active recently in Fire Emblem and on YouTube in general. I'm hoping to get more into that though. Hey, if we get Shigure here, then we'll have gotten one of each of the focus heroes on this banner, which would be really weird considering I'm trying to snipe green. But okay, it would be weirder if Inigo was red and not green, or just not green, because it kind of makes sense for me to get an Inigo trying to go for Azura, because he does share color with Azura. Okay, a 3-star. Another Ross. I should not have said that we had not gotten a Ross yet. We have not gotten an Azura yet. That's tell the game I said that. Okay, 2 greens. We still have a good amount of orbs to try and get. Oh, we've gotten a lot of Ninos and Arthurs. Which, I don't care how many Ninos I summon, I don't think I'll ever build a Nino, because I just don't have a use to build Nino, or a reason to build Nino. Oh, Ross. Okay, well, looks like... How many? I think we've summoned like 5 or 6 Arthurs, more than that for Nino. You know what, I'm just going to summon on red? Yeah, I may as well just summon on red, just in case it... I would rather not get my pity rate broken, but it's probably just as likely to get broken on red that it is on colorless. Okay, well it didn't get broken, but we did get a 4-star special rate of Sigurd, who I don't think I have yet. Maybe I do actually, maybe I summoned one of him. But let's do this. That's the right Sigurd. There we go. Oh, I don't have him yet. I thought I did. Because I thought the only red was... Wait, was he in the second phase of... No, I thought he was in the first phase of 4-star special rates. Maybe he was in the second, but he's plus HP minus attack, which is unfortunate, but I mean, I didn't have him before, so I'm not going to complain. And we avoided a potential pity break by that 4-star special rate. And could we get rewarded right after that with another Azura? Oh, we did! Ah! Oh, ha-ha! Ah, ha-ha! I'm okay with that. So we need 2 more. That's really good, actually. Plus speed, minus res. I'm checking the IVs anyways, even though I'm not writing them down, because I know a lot of people, including myself, like seeing the IVs of the units that people have summoned. Although I myself haven't really watched people do summoning videos in a while. I did watch a little bit of Promise's stream yesterday, I think it was, when she was trying to plus 10 Claude. I didn't catch the whole thing, but by the end of it, I think she'd summoned like 6 who was it? Shenans? 6 or 7 Shenans, a couple of Leafs, and only 1 Claude, plus a legendary Byleth and an Odor. And with 4-star special rates scattered throughout, but she didn't put those on her summoned heroes, so I didn't know who all she got. I know of Aluria at least, because that was in her barracks when she was clearing out her barracks. But yeah, I know that by the end of it, she did not end up plus 10ing Claude, even though she only needed like, what, 4 more merges to plus 10 him? Because I saw her posted on Twitter stuff about not plus 10ing Claude, or people posting to her about not plus 10ing Claude, and I felt really bad because she spent like close to 600 orbs, I think, and she only got 1 Claude, and I spent... How many orbs did I spend on the Azura? I know I got really lucky with the amount of 5 stars I got, so it's not like she got unlucky. She got lucky with the amount of 5 stars she got, but she got unlucky with what 5 stars she did get. I'm looking real quick to see my Azura summoning. How far back was that? Couldn't have been... Oh, okay, here it is. It was on the Azura banner, actually. 450 plus orbs, so I spent less than 500 orbs, and I got way more 5 stars than her. I got incredibly lucky on that banner, to be honest. Not even with the 5 stars I did summon, but just how many 5 stars I summoned in general. So, I really hope that whenever Claude comes back, her luck turns around, because she saved up for months with the orbs that she had, and then she only got 1 Claude. Sure, she did get a lot of Shenans for Deadeye, but she didn't want Shenans. But I'm sure by now she's already given her legendary Claude, and maybe even all of her Claudes Deadeye. Oh, Memori. I have summoned 1 Memori. I don't remember when. It was not on her debut banner. I know that for a fact. But I haven't seen a Tokyo Mirage Sessions hero in a while. Okay. I have already gotten 1 at least. Plus res minus attack. I don't remember what mine's IVs were, but I know that I got her... I think whenever I summoned on the Tokyo Mirage Sessions, I got everybody but her. But then I did get her... It might have been on a legendary banner, or maybe it was just a random pity break. I don't remember. But I know I did get her. And I'm not too opposed to getting her right now because I was at 3%, and that is a free 5-star. I don't know what she has for fodder, though. I'll have to check. Alright, well, I have less than 40 orbs. My appearance rate's not going to go up too high. I'm not going to be avoiding the colorless if I don't get any greens anymore. Maybe I should summon on blue to try and go for a Shigure before this ends. Well, summoning for blue because there's no colorless or green. If we get a Shigure, that'd be pretty funny. Well, okay. A Performing Arts Shigure. Okay, I was like, if they give me a regular Shigure, that would be pretty funny too. Because he is also blue, and he does exist. I forget sometimes. I did want to plus 10 him a while back, but I don't think he's on the very high on the list anymore. So let's think about this way. We don't want to think too hard about it, but if that Memori was an Azura instead, and if the Inigo I summoned was an Azura instead, I could have been done by now. I could have gotten somewhat lucky and gotten the focus heroes instead of just random 5 stars. But I have gotten 2, which is pretty good luck, all things considered, because she does share a color with Inigo, and we got a 3rd one. Okay. All right. Can we get our 4th one right before we lose all of our orbs? Definitely going to summon some more, trying to get the last one, even if I don't get her in the orbs I have. Plus HP minus defense. Now, I say that, but then whenever I try and summon for her, I'm going to get a lot of Inigos in the way. I really hope I don't get enough Inigos to plus 10 him before I get the one last Azura. That would really suck. If I don't know. If I do get an Azura, no, well, not right here, but I was thinking, should I save the orbs for the Odor banner, or should I do a little bit of summoning on another banner first? I think I would just save the orbs for the Odor banner if I got an Azura in the next couple summons. But the likelihood of that is very, very low. 3% actually. Well, technically 1.5% because the focus is 3%, but she shares a color with Inigo. So, okay, I might be doing my math wrong, but I feel like that's how it is. Maybe it's 6% to get a focus 5-star in green, and it's 3% for either one. I don't know. I don't know what the actual odds are on the banner, but I just know that it's not very likely that I'll get an Azura. Especially in the last 2 summons, because I only have 9 orbs left. I just got a Sheena and a Faye, both of which I don't think I've gotten before that circle. No greens to end this off. I could grab an orb from my inbox and go for one more YOLO summon. But, oh, Priscilla. That's weird. I've barely summoned on colorless, but I've somehow gotten 2 Priscillas. I think I've summoned on colorless maybe 5 or 6 times total. and 2 of them were Priscilla. Let me actually do that. I'm going to grab 1 orb. I think I have 120 exact now, because I think, yeah, I had 121 earlier. So 120 orbs saved up for Summer Mercedes so far. I knew it. I knew it. I should not have done it because I knew they were not going to give me any green stones. But that's okay. Oh, that's less okay. Priscilla? Oh, Lena. Lena and Natasha were both healers that came out very close in time together. Or at least it felt like they were close together. And they were both healers that I wanted to plus 10, but I had other priorities. So let me go down here and see how many colorless did I summon on. Who was the first one? Edelgard, who was the second summon. And then I don't think I sent home any color or combat manual any colorless. Maybe 1 or 2. So we got 1 Gaius, 1 Kagero. Wait, we got summoned 2 Gaiuses and I didn't even notice. So we got 1 Gaius, 1 Kagero, 1 Niles, 1 Saizo, a second Gaius, a Tethys, and 2 Priscillas near the end. And then Alina. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, 10 because of Takumi and 11 because of Performing Arts Azura, or Olivia, I mean. So, okay, we summoned on colorless more than I thought we did. Which is kind of a bad sign because it means we didn't get greens as often as I would have liked. But we did get, in the end, 3 out of 4 Performing Arts Azuras. So I only need 1 more to plus 10 her. Which, all in all, that's pretty good. I was really hoping to get all 4, but I wasn't expecting to get all 4. And getting 3, especially the one near the end like I did, that's pretty good. So that'll probably do it for the end of this summoning video. Hopefully, well, okay, so if I summon on the Odor banner tomorrow, then it's not going to change. But hopefully, after the Odor banner, by the next time I summon, I will have a different UI, or I've polished it up a little bit. So then it looks a little better, and maybe I can put in the, IVs as well. I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to try and make it better eventually. Alright. Well, anyways, that'll be the end of the summoning video. We got pretty lucky. In terms of 5 stars, we only got 2 4-star special rates, and then 3 pity breakers, 4 if you count Inigo as a pity breaker. Oh, and Olivia. But I don't really count them as pity breakers because they were focus units. So we got 3 pity breakers with Edelgard, Charlotte, and Memori. And then 2 4-star special rates with Takumi and Sigurd. And now that I have it like this, I can actually see what all 5 stars I summoned, as long as I remember to put them on the board. Hey, let's say I can just cheat. I can cheat and then say, bam, we got our 4th Azura. Oh, and then what's this? We got a 5th Azura? No, that's cheating. And it would mean I actually got those Azuras because I would still only have a +9 Azura. But anyways, that'll be the end of my summoning session going for Performing Arts Azura. She's been the one who I fought the hardest trying to get a +10, it seemed, because this is the second video that I summoned trying to get a +10 Performing Arts Azura. The last time I think I only did 120 orbs though. But that still would equal at least 3 different sessions to try and +10 her. Actually, if I recall correctly, the only reason I got so many, I think I got 4 Performing Arts Azuras at one point. I think the second time this banner came around. And that's because I was trying to summon for Inigo because I wanted to get all of the Performing Arts characters. And at the time, I hadn't really considered +10ing any seasonal characters. I thought it was a waste. So then I had 4 or 5 Performing Arts Azuras. And at the time, it was definitely before Aether Raids. So there was only Fire, Earth, Water, and Wind season. So I'm like, hey, I can have 1 Azura for every season for, oh, what was the game mode called? It was Blessed Gardens, the thing that doesn't exist anymore. I'm like, hey, I could have an Azura for every was it every week that this happened? And I could do an Azura for every whatever, so I didn't have to waste blessings. And also, I guess, for Arena too. I don't think I considered Arena too much. But I had 4 or 5 Azuras, and that's because I was trying to get an Ego. And then I think I got, on the last banner, on the last time I summoned on this banner, I think I got 2 more, because I have +6. I think I only got 2 in that video. But anyways, I got 3 more, so I just need 1 more Performing Arts Azura to +10 her. And that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Let me know what you thought of my summons down in the comments below. And I am going to end my rambling here. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe, everybody. Bye-bye!